So anyway, we're on to this. I'm cleaning up. Fuel rail is in decent shape inside. There's really nothing with the injectors. I had a hard time getting the fuel line off of the smaller end. You can see there's a little bit of surface rust. It's really not bad though. It's not rotted. I'm just going to clean it up. It's just minor surface rust, but the male connector on the truck, I'm either going to replace it, or if I'm going to see if I can get a little Dremel bit in there and clean up some of the corrosion. I'd rather not cut it off and put the new end in with 2 hose clamps. I've done that before and it worked. I never had an issue, but I'd rather not if I don't have to. The only problem is I pulled on it and just moved it around so much. I'm concerned about the integrity of the line right there at the end. But I got this kit off of eBay. It's got all the springs there. It's actually for the AC system. I bought it used for $5. Somebody must have needed it used one spring and sold on eBay, because this kit from Advanced Auto is like $25, exact same one, and anywhere else between like $12 and $20. So I'm going to do what they probably did, one spring and get rid of it. I'm going to put all new pigtails on the injector and coil unplug the COP harness. Every single one of the COP plugs are broken. I didn't do it, it came that way. And the injector harness pigtails are, some are broke, some aren't. They're in decent shape. They're really loose on there, so I got the updated ones. There's a metal spring lock on them so they won't come off. And I'm going to take care of that, solder them all in. The coil on plugs, they have, let's see here, that's one that I already changed that I thought I had an issue with, and I believe that is the one. Oh, that's the one on the bad cylinder. No, it's not. I changed that one. I don't remember. Oh, that one because the plug broke and I put the new one on. And then here's the one I changed. That was the one with the bad cylinder when I was just shotgun blasting trying to fix it. Each injector will have one red wire. They're all common. It's a common lead for all 8 injector plugs or pigtails. And then the other side is a different color for all 8. That goes down to the ECM, and that's what tells the injector to fire. So make sure you don't mix those up, and the plugs are different. I believe it goes on like that because the injector comes out, it goes in at an angle, so that cutout is to clear the top of the injector. So just make sure you're cognizant of that when you swap them out. And again, I don't believe the polarity matters on these, but I'll confirm that or refute it when I just do a little video on how to solder it. The only other thing that's bad is this K&N filter charger bracket. Got a lot of rust right there, and it's actually still pretty solid, but my buddy works in a metal shop, and that's a pretty simple piece of, probably make it out of stainless for me. Should look nice. He can make that easy, so I'm going to ask him if he'll do it for me. He'll do it, and I'll use that. Otherwise, I'll spray a little paint on there to keep it from rusting anymore. It'll be done. And that's where I'm at. Just going to flush out the fuel rail, clean it up, and that'll be the next thing. I can't do much else until the wind dies. I'm not doing anything outside under the hood, which I'd love to do, but it's Northeast PA in April, so today it's freezing cold out with a ton of wind, and tomorrow it's going to be in the 60s. So the next thing you know, it'll be May and it'll be 80 degrees out, and then I'll be happy. But there's no room to get the motor in here or move anything around, so it's just going to have to wait. And I'm not ready really for it anyway. So there we go. We're going to continue on here and have everything ready for when the motor does get here. There's one F250 with a 5.4. That's the pressure regulator there. Really easy to get that out. Need snap ring pliers. Of course, the genius is when they put the snap ring in, put it right where I can't get to it. So this is going to be fun. You can't see that, but the 2 holes in the snap ring are, one's right behind where the line goes in. I could move it, so it's not the end of the world. There we go. That set's too big. That's all you gotta do to get that out. Take the snap ring out. rotate it around. A little pry up and out it came. I'm replacing this anyway, so I didn't care if I broke it, but if you're not, it's pretty tough. I mean, it pops right out, but just be careful. And I'm just going to clean this out, clean it up so it looks nice. But that's it. That's all you got to do to get them out. Make it easy on yourself. If you have a set, grab your smaller ones. Alright, I got this all cleaned up. Cleaned up pretty nice, got all the grease and everything off of it, but it's a little more rusty than I thought it was, so I'm scuffing it up now. And I'm just going to paint it black. I think it'll look pretty neat when it's done. Not that the looks are all that important, but it'll stop it from rusting anymore. So that's all. I'm going to scuff it and hit it with that rust encapsulator paint. I'm not going to go nuts with it. It doesn't have to be perfect. I want it to look nice, I guess. No matter how much I say, I don't care. Alright, I'm going to tape it off and get it painted. I'm going to take a wire wheel. It's got a little bit of heavier rust right here. I'm going to take a wheel to that. I'll be back. Alright, I'm going to clean up some of the rust with my Dremel. Again, it's a little worse than I thought it was, so I'm going to clean it up, tape it off, tape the ends off where the injectors go, tape part of this off, tape the part, just the ring here where the, or maybe I'll just put some paper towel or something in there where the regulator goes. And I'm just going to scuff this up a little better and get it painted. It's got, I'll tell you, it's got a good amount of rust right here. I'm not concerned about it, but definitely got to coat it with something so it doesn't get any worse. Alright, I'm going to clean it up again and get it washed off. Spray a little paint on it. Alright, once you're satisfied it's cleaned off, as good as you can get it, blow some air through it, make sure there's no wire or any other debris in there from the wire wheel. We'll get down to your injectors. Alright, I'm just going to tape off what I don't want to get paint on, obviously. I'm no expert painter. I'm a rattle can man. So, I don't want to get any paint on here. At the very least, the chance of getting fuel on it is probably pretty good. So, I certainly don't want to get paint inside. Put some of this painter's tape on there. Try to make it look half decent. I want to stick to it. Hard to see, I guess, but that one came out pretty nice. Gonna need another coat. And there's that one. Got some runs in it. Can start it running out and start to kind of splatter, but no big deal. No one's ever gonna see it. Uh-oh, Jimmy's back. Well, happy Easter. It's a really nice Sunday here in Northeast PA. It's already warm. This actually came out pretty nice. Had to do a little touch up there. And that's about it. And I wish I taped it off a little better. But it looks good. So we'll move on to the next thing.